Hello, Sean here from Hagen Mindfulness. Today we're going to learn the bear and cloud hands. All right, so let's first start in Wu Ji or empty stance. This just helps us get started and to sort of be aware of our body alignment. All right, so with feet parallel and shoulders width apart, let's elevate from the crown of the head, lengthening the back of the neck, tip of the tongue resting in the roof of the mouth, and the shoulders hanging low on the ribs, a little bit of space in the armpits, tailbone tucking slightly toward the earth as the top of the head elevates toward the sky. Knees, slight bit of rotation to end up above the ball of the feet. And you might rock back and forth. Just find that sense of balance, the weight evenly distributed across your feet. All right, so this is Wu Ji. So let's now widen our stance just slightly more than shoulders width apart. All right, slight bend in the knee, but still with tail tucked toward the earth and head elevated. All right, and let's place our hands here on the hips, and we're going to explore the bear. So shift your weight to one leg, and let's rotate toward the other leg. And now transfer your weight to the other leg, and once you get there, rotate back toward front, toward the other leg, and then move across, shifting the weight to this leg, and rotate again. So as you do this movement, try to smooth it out as you're traveling across. Rotate when you get above your other leg, and shift to the other. And so see if you can enjoy this sort of expansive posture with sort of this powerful movement. It's gentle, but imagine like you're a large bear. Lots of potential energy here. And lots of groundedness and stability. Okay, let's come back to center. Still with feet a little more than shoulders width apart. All right, and let's just do the bear one more time. Okay, so shifting weight to one leg, rotate toward the other leg. Shift, rotate, shift, rotate. The bear ends up being sort of the foundation of various swings and of cloud hands, which we will explore in a moment. Okay, so for cloud hands, basically from our really torso down, we're going to be doing the bear. And now we're just going to involve our hands in a slightly different way. All right, so let's come back to center. All right, and so with cloud hands, you have one hand low and one hand high, as if saying, hi, right? And so these are our clouds, a low cloud and a high cloud, if you will. All right, and so just now, while just standing still, let's imagine that these clouds are passing. The low cloud is taking the lead, and when you reach the edge of your rotation, they change places. Low cloud taking the lead, and rotate, exchange hands. All right, and so now, can you imagine that we're going to add the bear on the lower half? All right, so now, with hands here, shift your weight to one leg, and now let's rotate as the clouds move from side to side. And now our weight's on this leg, and our clouds have exchanged places. And now we're rotating, shifting to the other side. So here, you can find the stability of the bear in your feet, but it has this nice sense of flow and grace with cloud hands. And you might find you want to enlarge the pattern. You certainly can. Let me actually scoot back a little bit. So again, this time I'm going to enlarge. See, everybody can see me from here. All right. So feet parallel, a little more than shoulders width apart. And cloud hands. All right. So this is, let's say this is sort of mid level of expansion of the hands. And now if you feel like you want, expand the hands to move in a larger sweeping motions. And of course, if the motion can be large, it can also be small. So imagine you can bring your hands in really close. And can you stay with the movement and aware of your breath? As you're shifting back and forth, your hands like clouds floating by. And of course, after doing a bit of cloud hands, you're welcome to continue with cloud hands, but it's also, I don't know, you have an invitation to simply play. So for instance, if you're doing cloud hands and you want to just see what's it like to reverse it. So here, the upper cloud, the upper hand is leading. And really, you're free to play with any motion that you want. And then you can go back to the standard of cloud hands and perhaps get smaller and smaller. All right. And now, let's try just transitioning this back to the bear. All right. So now hands come back to the waist. And we return to bear. Enjoy that sense of groundedness. You can probably feel a bit of the flow of the clouds remain. Okay. Thanks so much for exploring the bear and cloud hands with me today. All right. Be well.